on the side. Well, the housemates' claws are well and truly out. Yeah! Oh. Was that a cat noise? Because it certainly wasn't. There we go. I think that's even better still. So what have we learnt tonight? Well, Cami wants Perez to lick the crust from her toes. Michelle does not go down, and Katie Hopkins has no intention of ever sucking Perez's willy. I can't say knob because it's just weird. But a great image to start the show with, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. Yes! OK, we've got loads to get through, so let's crack on with it and meet tonight's panel. Please welcome Hollyoaks' Kieran Richardson, the gorgeous Nicola McLean, and he is backed by popular demand. It's Jimmy Bullard!
Hello.
Everyone happy?
Yes, very.
Kieran, nice to see you this series. Nicola, nice to see you this series. Jimmy, welcome back.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Popular demand. Get Jamie back. Get Jamie back. Yeah. And here you are. Twice in a week. Amazing.
Yes, with these two nutters.
So, not compared to that lot in there.
You haven't heard these
You three are fine. So to confirm, the housemates facing eviction tomorrow are Alexander, Alicia, Chloe, and Michelle. Did I get them the right way around?
Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes! OK, so some interesting people up this week. Are they the right ones, though, Nicola?
I think they are, if I'm honest. I would say that Perez should be up, but then he's such good entertainment. And I know he's so annoying to watch, but the house wouldn't be the same without him. So, yeah, the only problem is, like, Kavanagh, he's a non-entity. Why is he even there? You know, Keith Chegwin, non-entity. Like, there's a few there that I think should go before other people.
Nick's back with a vengeance. Jimmy, what do you think? Right people?
There's two. I love watching Chloe. I love...
Why?
No, not because of them reasons. Just because I think she's, you know, she's starting to voice her opinion. When she first went a little bit quiet, but she's starting to come out now. I know she overacts and stuff, but I really like watching her.
OK. So you wish that she wasn't
up? I wish she wasn't up, as with the... what's the singer's name? Sorry, I forgot his name. Alexander O'Neill. Yeah, I love watching him as well.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, I really
He doesn't say a lot, but when he does, it's kind of...
You know, when he talks.
It's worth the silence. Well, some of us celebs are still quite peeved at Perez and Cami's choices. Michelle, in particular, is not very happy. Let's take a look.
Oh, my God.
But I do think calling me a mean girl is out of line, considering all that I do. For groups, for people, for you, it's out of line.
You said that to yourself. You said you're the Simon Cowell of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes, if you saw my show, you'd know that everything I do is for those kids to grow. Everything I do is for those children to learn.
And I very specifically said, I think you're a good person. I said that when I said that. It's hard in the moment to be really listening to everything because emotions are so high. I said, yes. I think you are a good person. And I said, and then I said other things.
Yeah,
you should have voted off Gobshite over there.
No, because people wouldn't vote her out.
Why won't people vote me out?
And you think they're going to vote me out?
No, they're going to vote Alexander out. That's another reason why I've selected you.
No, but the bottom line is, when you were falling and you were melting and you were needing, I was there. I was the one who talked you through. I was the one who helped you off the fucking ledge.
Done now, anyway.
But then, you say that I'm a mean girl?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Yes, it is. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying you appear to be.
What you're doing is going against everything that I tried to do in this house to help you. To help you. Specifically you.
Then maybe you should stop helping me if that's how you feel.
I will. I have. I'm done. But the point is, I don't turn my back on people. You turned your back.
You just wouldn't want to get on that side of her, would you? Because she's fierce. Kieran, who would you have put up?
Well, can I just say Michelle's death stare alone, like, she could be a mean girl. So who would I put up? I think Alexandra's right, because we don't want to wait 2 days just for him to say something that everyone agrees with. So he can go. I'd probably hated for saying this, I'd get rid of Keith. He's nice, but not entertaining to watch. I'd even get rid of Callum. No. Is that
controversial?
I think Callum's watching what he's doing. I remember Love Island years and years ago, and I think he remembers that, so now he's being a bit careful. And also, I would get rid of Cav.
Yes.
So those 4 guys, gone.
On the flip side of that, though, you said Love Island was years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
He's grown up a lot since then as
maybe
well,
he's learned, but there is because it's a television show, maybe he's just being careful and watching what he's doing.
OK, what do you lot think? Right, people?
I think Nadia's been put up personally.
She was immune, though.
Yeah, but she comes across like she so desperately wants to be this mum character, and it's just not working. Like, she's just too forceful.
Come on, Emma. Right. So
he's back.
I'm back, and I'm telling you, I'm glad that Kavanagh and Alexander had a bit of airtime tonight. Fantastic, because they actually spoke up. But I think the right people are up. Minus Michelle, I think the right people are up. I think they chose the right people. Perez is but he's actually great TV, do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, Emma. Sorry.
Were you doing a sexual motion with your hand on your forehead?
I just had an itch. I had an itch.
Or were you just pushing your fringe back up?
And moving the head, roof on up. That's what I was trying. Say no more.
Time now to get to know the poor 4 facing eviction a little bit better, bot style. Take a look at this.
The producers of Big Brother's Bit on the Side have some questions for you. Please name your top 5 fruits and the reasons why you like them.
Bananas, because they give you energy. Blueberries, because they're packed with antioxidants. Strawberries. Pineapple. What else do I like? What else do I eat? Oh, mango. Love mango.
Tell us 3 history facts that you've learnt at school.
So there's too many things that I'm into, history-wise. I couldn't possibly just tell you 3 random things. Cleopatra was the first ever woman to probably invent the vibrator, which no one probably knew.
Alexander, how many housemates can you criticise in 30 seconds? Go.
Katie, Katie's too opinionated. Nadia, two-faced. Perez, drama queen. Callum, pretty boy. Kavanagh doesn't know what's going on still. Chloe, sweetheart. Michelle can be very mean. Alexander tries to stay the course.
Time's up. If you were queen in the house, what would be your first rule?
My first rule would be Perez has to go home.
Do you think that any of your housemates would benefit from surgery?
I think Katie Hopkins should have a boob job, but it wouldn't help with the rest. Do you know what? Beauty is on the inside. I've learned that.
Using the diary room chair, show us your 3 best model poses.
Oh, you're cringe. That's so eggy. Probably something like one of these ones.
What is your favourite British cuisine?
Fish and chips.
Which male housemate would make the best drag queen and why?
I'd probably go with Callum because Callum's got a lot of real estate on his face. He's got really high eyebrows, great real estate in the eyes, great bone structure. I reckon he'd make the best drag queen. Although I'd quite like to see Cheggers in drag. I could see him with a kind of an older woman, sort of the queen type of hairdo, a big fat pearl necklace and a house coat. I mean, he's already let me polish his nails. We're on our way.
Do you have a message for the Bit on the Side viewers?
Hi.
I love you, Rylan. I love you.
I'll be seeing you soon, no doubt.
Whenever life seems to be dealing you a bucket of lemons, look on the bright side. Make lemonade.
Big Brother wishes you all the best.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Surely that has to be a task, right? They have to do a drag queen task in the house. That would be amazing. Stay tuned because after the break we'll be probing even further into our celebrity housemates. But first, tomorrow night marks the first eviction of the series. Here are the numbers you need to save your fave. This week, Alexander, Alicia, Chloe and Michelle all face a public vote. Who stays, you decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 644 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Alexander, add 01. For Alicia, add 02. For Chloe, add 05. For Michelle, add 11. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. The app is now available for both Apple and Android's more recent operating systems. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. If you're watching on catch-up of any sort after that, please don't vote. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Where, like Kavanagh, we know how to make you feel good.
Oh, baby, I make you feel good. Let me lay this good love on you. Yeah, I make you feel good. Just say I really want
you. What's happening over there?
Yeah, we was playing with each other.
Oh, it all just got a little bit fruity. Here's an exclusive.
If we were all like you, the world would be a worse place.
Do you think?
We could all sit there talking names.
Place because
why? Why would it be a better place if I started calling people names?
Alicia,
I didn't call you names.
Just coming in here because she before she came in here, I honestly thought
she came in as a bully.
She's going to leave as a bully. I think bully's a bit overused. I think you might have been. Your friends may have
just been honest.
Coerced you into imagining you've been bullied.
Honest.
I think I've been really straight to your face.
I just don't think it's very nice to say to someone they're thick.
Kate says she should think
You've not got to know me. You haven't sat down and found about my life.
Every time I'm around you, you're really slow, and I just wonder how you get to the age you're at, and I don't know what that age is, and not have learnt things or read things or be interested in the world sufficiently to know like what HRH means. That seems almost GCSE level or below.
I said at the time, I said if I'd have seen it written down. I would have known what it was.
I understand.
But I don't go around using HRH.
That's okay, though.
I thought it was HGH. I know what HGH. Do you know what HGH is?
Huh?
I feel so sorry for her.
Can I just say, why every time they're eating food is there a kick-off? Every single time they're eating a bowl of cereal or having some toast, there's a little kick-off.
And it's not like they're lacking in it, because they've got a luxury budget. Yeah. It's not like tensions are running high because they're on rations. They are not. Right, let's delve deeper into tonight's main show, starting with the man on everybody's lips, King Perez. So Cami wants to divorce him and have him beheaded. Slightly harsh. Nicola, would you be his queen?
Absolutely, I would be his queen and I'd rule him as well because he's so fucking annoying. Like, I'm sorry. I would have shut him up within the first 2 days. I really would have. He is so annoying. He's so self-absorbed. He's a typical American. Sorry to offend, but it's so true. And he's bloody annoying.
But are you enjoying watching him?
Love it.
Yeah.
Keep him in!
Somebody just dropped out my pants. Jim, you said he was a bit full-on last week. How are you feeling about him now?
Even more full-on than he was last week. He's massively full-on. But, yeah, I agree with Nicola, everything. But, you know, there's a few characters in there bigger than him, quicker than him. You know, Michelle, we had an argument with Michelle earlier. And
yeah.
He can be told to shut up. And, you know, there's some quicker, livelier people, as I said, Michelle. And what Nick says, he's great to watch. So really, do we want him out? I don't want him out. I love to watch him.
He's like a kid who's had too many Skittles, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Just a bit kind of
He's
like...
interviewing everyone. He doesn't stop, and that really annoys me.
Just goes.
If you've got that louder voice in the house, you can't cry as many times as he does. You've got to be stronger than that.
What are you lot thinking? You know, hello, Barbara.
Hello,
come on, Barbs.
Now, I think he's just like my grandson, who's 2.5. Oh. When they say something naughty and you have to turn away and smile, that's what Perez is like. Really? He's very funny, he's annoying, but you've got to laugh at him.
What annoys me, he can dish the dirt, but he can't take it. Oh, yeah. He can give him the thoughts, but he doesn't take it.
No.
Hold on.
No, he is great TV though. We've got to keep him to the finals. Like he's probably going to be put up for eviction next week because he is so annoying. But he's great TV. He's got to go to the final.
It's always that thing that we talk about, isn't it? Every series, big characters, they tend to go quite early on. Although in Celeb Big Brother, not so much. So can he stay a little bit longer, though, do we think, when it comes to the next eviction?
I'll tell you, if he was my husband, I'd put something in his mouth to shut him up for a while, I tell you. But I love him. He's controversial, he owns it, he knows what he's doing, he's got it worked out, he's got it planned, and he's playing up to the camera and he's got it perfect. Look, everyone's talking about it, everyone's going nuts about him.
He makes everything about
I was having my words.
Sorry. Well, you've had your word now, it's mine. He makes everything about him. Everything that goes on with everybody else in the house, it's all about him. He gets upset, he's sensitive. It's not the Perez show, it's the Celebrity Big Brother house. Get him out.
Yeah, like the guy in the back saying, it is slightly reminiscent of Spidey. You know, they annoyed you and they wound you up and they were too much, but you couldn't help but want to watch them.
They was no way as annoying as him. No way. They were great.
You know, ended up loving
He's the most annoying that Big Brother's ever had.
Yeah.
But I think
100%.
he's got an obsession with Katie as well. I feel like Katie's maybe the UK version of what he is. And I think he's got a slight obsession that he can't take it because in the house, he's just like the same as everybody else. Whereas in America, he's the blogger that says what he thinks.
Yeah.
So in the UK, we've got Katie and now they're both together. I think he's secretly envious of her a little bit.
He's
so
careful.
I'd be interested if those two were to be locked in a room together to see what could happen.
He's careful who he picks on as well. He'll never start on Nadia or Michelle, never.
No.
They're too quick for him, they're too fiery for him.
How do you think he'd get on in a changing room at football?
He'd be good. He'd be good because...
Would he keep up with the banter?
Yeah, he's up there. You know, he ain't frightened to voice his opinion. That always works. If you're up there to voice opinion, that will... But he will quickly be put to bed by me. Because I wouldn't... See, sometimes you don't rise to people like that. Like Michelle's playing him perfect.
Yeah. She's just not going there, is she? Alexander said he needs to stop shit stirring. Do you agree? I think you probably do.
I would say, although, if he was to stop shit stirring, then it would get a little bit boring. And because it is an entertainment show, I always like the naughty ones anyway. I feel like if he was to listen to Alexandra, then what would we have watched in today's episode? Only a bit of Alicia and maybe a little bit of Cammy. So he's at the centre of every single episode so far. So if he was to listen to Alexandra, it may dull a little bit.
OK. Was it a schoolboy error, as Chloe said, putting him as king? Do you think, Nick?
No, I think Cammy was very clever. I don't know whether she was thinking about the house and what she thought. I think maybe secretly she was thinking about what the public wanted, knowing that he's controversial and knowing the fact he was going to be king. He's going to ruffle everybody's feathers, which is exactly what's happened. So I think maybe she might have been a little bit clever in choosing Perez because that might make the British public like her a little bit more because it's making us get what we want.
She makes some bad decisions.
She's regretting it now.
Nick, what do you reckon?
I totally agree with that. I do think she did it strategically, if that's the right word. I don't think she picked him because she likes him the most. I think if you look at all the boys, if you picked Alexandra as king, what was he really going to bring us? Callum's playing the game too well. He's doing great, but he is playing a game. Keith Chegwin would have just put the crown down and kept on walking out the room. And as I say, Kavanagh is just a non-entity. Yeah. So I think she picked Perez because really he was the only one to pick.
Yes.
OK. He has certainly riled Katie up tonight. She said he epitomises everything she hates about Americans. Now, she hasn't been quite as bad as I think a lot of people expected her to be. However, I do think she's been quite horrible to Alicia in the past couple of days. What do you think of it, Nick?
I agree with you. The only thing that really, really fucking annoys me about Alicia is she needs to stop saying she's a glamour model. Baby, you're not a glamour model. You slept with famous people and sold the story. That does not make you a glamour model. But having said
what does that make you?
That makes you a whore, baby.
Right, okay.
But having said that, I do actually really like I do actually really like Alicia.
I said to her before, every time I come into the show with Nicola, my bumhole is going like that from what she said. Every time.
I do try. Oh!
You got a winkle.
But I do actually really like Alicia. That all said, it just annoys me because I was a formal glamour model. Maybe I'm just a bit jealous because I'm too old to do it now. But I do really like her, and I think she's a really nice housemate, and I think she's really sweet. I do think Katie's picking on her a bit, but she's one of those girls that's just like, wake up, do something. Stop stealing bananas and just wake up, do something. She's irritating, and I think when you're in that environment, it's easy to get irritated, so she's an easy person to tell
I know,
off.
but does that make it okay to kind of go for what they perceive as maybe the weakest person?
But I don't
Surely
think Katie's doing that because she's quick to voice her opinion on anyone she wants
Not
to.
Michelle. She won't go there, will she?
Oh, she would if she needed to.
Her bumhole's probably going like that.
No, when they was eating food there and she's saying she's slow, that's a liberty. You know, you don't speak to people like that, do you?
No.
I just think that's rude. You know, bullying is a strong word for that.
It's always the excuses, isn't it? Well, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I know, but
you can
know,
still have.
Says me.
Nick is very much. You're very much someone. You'll give your opinion, but you're not rude or mean.
No,
to
I wouldn't
people.
say to someone you're slow. I wouldn't have said that to Alicia. I would say
that's rude,
that
Nick, isn't it?
No, it is. I agree. It's rude.
It is rude.
Totally
You don't
rude.
speak to people like that, especially someone in the house who's as quiet as Alicia. Do you get what I mean?
I think from what we know of Katie Hopkins so far before Big Brother, it's all been her premeditated being a baddie. She's had time to think about what she's going to say, to be controversial, which is why she's so famous right now. And on the first night, I think it proved that where she had a couple of seconds to think of something, and in actual fact, the insults weren't really that great.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the Joey Essex effect. He's got massively famous now from being who he is and not being very bright, and that's kind of what Katie's gone, oh, I'm going to be controversial, it's worked, and now she's mega
And it
famous
is. She
in the
does
country
only
with
ever
it.
say that one thing to Alicia. I mean, it's horrible
Yeah.
and mean, but she doesn't come with anything else, does she?
No.
Like you said, like she has thought of that one thing. What do you think of the situation with these two? I also like the fact that Alicia won't let her just carry on with it. She's like, no.
But Alicia is an easy target, and
Yeah.
I think that's why she's picked on her. Because,
Why she needs
like
to target
Michelle,
her? Why she needs to-
because she's quiet and she's a
she's
little
not
bit
like-
on the
as you
shy side in the house, I think, out of everybody.
I don't know, because as you said, Emma, she does stand up for herself. Like, she did kind of keep going on about the argument the other day when Katie did apologise.
Yeah, she does,
But she
but
does
if that
she
had
does
been-
stand
If
up
that
for
had been
herself.
Katie, though, Katie would have kept going on for as long as she
I
wanted
suppose,
to.
but because they're obviously the way we see the characters, I mean, that's the way I'm seeing it. But, like, good on Alicia. She did stand up for herself, so do you know, it's not something I would have thought of her. Oh, here he goes.
She does make it a little bit about herself, though. She does have kind of this.
Who, Alicia?
Yeah, she sort of has this sort of chip on her shoulder. She's like, oh, Katie said this, Katie said that. Just grow up. Generally, like.
She what?
She looks a bit lost, like she doesn't know what she's doing. Because everyone is all out and bright, like talkative, and she's just quiet as well. And I feel like she's lost, doesn't know what she's doing.
I like her, but she just
keep
constantly
her in.
thinks people.
I like her.
Keep her in.
Who are we talking? Look, forget. I don't know who we're talking about now. Alicia.
Definitely.
I think keep her in. I think she's got more to show. I don't think she's as dumb as Katie thinks she is. I think she's just... It's been all so much in there so quick. I think it's gone over her head a little bit, and the smaller the group gets, I actually think she'll come out to be a bit of a stronger character than we thought she could be.
Okay, let's talk about The Task, a.k.a. the world's weirdest talent show ever. Jim, how would you rate their talents?
Average. Who was the best? Alexander was the best.
Yeah. Good, wasn't it?
How cool was that?
What
to me,
would
that
your
song
talent
again?
be?
I would just
Apart
take
from
the
wearing
piss
little
out of all, like... I would, what would you call it? I would act as impersonate all the characters.
That'd be a good one.
Like, really good. I know you want me to do one now, don't you?
Have you got one lined up?
Oh, shit.
Come on, Jimmy.
Well, let me tell you something, now.
Go on, Jimmy.
Jimmy. I'm just trying to... Let me tell you something, girlfriend. Who do you think I am now? Hey? Who do you think I am now?
We've got no idea.
Perez!
Yes.
Saved you there, didn't I, babe? Saved you.
I don't think I've ever, all the times I've seen you on telly, ever seen you get embarrassed.
I don't get embarrassed usually.
Yeah, but look at you.
I'm shitting myself.
You've gone really red.
I've gone sweaty and everything.
Can we clean this mess up, please? Nick, what would your talent be?
Getting my boobs out, probably. And I've only got one.
What a fine pair
Not
they
one
are.
boob, but
She's only got one, you have one snide.
Listen, just because you just embarrassed yourself, don't start on me.
I haven't been drinking. There's two
there's two there. Just
There's
one
two.
talent.
Just
I
one
mean, I
big
only got
one.
one talent.
Kieran, what would
Just
yours
one
be?
big one.
Mine's a funny one, because I do this at parties. They were laughing at me before when I told them, but I can eat a curry and I can sweat out my mouth.
It's called saliva. It's called saliva.
No, it's not. I swear
It's
down.
saliva.
My mouth sweats when I eat a curry.
No, saliva.
And you thought I got embarrassed.
Okay, on that note, thanks everybody. Join me after the break for loads more exclusive house gossip. We'll see you very soon. Now, they say no news is good news, which, quite frankly, is bollocks, because we've got news and it's really rather good. It's Thursday, 15th of January 2015. At 2:12 this afternoon, Perez told Nadia exactly what the British public were thinking.
Everybody in this house knows I'm gonna be one of the last people here. No, it's true. It's the truth.
I just don't think you should necessarily think that.
I don't care. And if I go home early, I
don't
win.
care. Right, okay.
So
I do actually believe you.
Everybody in this house, even you, everybody, as the evictions start coming, they're gonna try and nominate me and nominate me and nominate me to get me the fuck out. And the public is gonna keep me in every fucking time. So people, every person in this house knows I'm gonna be one of the last ones here. And they might be thinking that you're trying to befriend me so that I don't vote you out. But they don't know, they don't know that you wanna fucking go out, and I believe you. Because those people wanna stay.
Listen, let me tell you
Those
this.
people wanna stay.
If I didn't have my husband and my children,
Yeah.
but it's only because of my children.
And a lot of the people who are having those thoughts don't have children and or don't have your profile in the UK.
Yeah, because I don't need, I've got a job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bingo. So it's not the entertaining thing, it's them thinking you're using me so I won't kick you out.
Right, seriously?
Yes.
Or is that just your fucked up head?
No, that's the truth.
Do you know what? I just wish Perez had a bit more confidence. Do you know what I mean? He's lacking in confidence, that boy. At 2:41 this afternoon, another housemate threatened to walk.
I think I might go in the bedroom.
What?
I think I might go in the bedroom.
I wonder why.
I just need a bit. I need to go into the bedroom.
And?
Pack my bags and go home.
We don't ever. Well, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, fucking don't say that.
Can we please just have some fun in the house? Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, please. Maybe it's happening right now. Let's head over to our local correspondents, Nicola McLean and Jimmy Bullard. Now, Jimmy, you have a yellow card after stripping down to your pants last time, so you better be on your best behaviour.
I'm here.
Nicola, has he still got his trousers on?
No, but you can't see that. That's for later.
What is going on, Nick?
Well, Perez has been in the snug, praying that the British public make the right decision and keep Alicia in.
Oh, really?
And Jimmy?
Me, Chloe, has been fondling with Michelle's boobs, but not with her hands, with her feet.
Would you like to see that, Jimmy?
I'd love to see that. They're a
course you
big
would.
old pair.
Well, Katie Hopkins has been rather gross and said that Alexandra should plug an air freshener up his arse to stop the smell in the toilet.
Odd.
That's disgusting, isn't it?
Very odd.
Oh, my
I didn't
goodness.
even like reading that one out, Emma, because you know I'm a lady.
It would be majorly uncomfortable as well, wouldn't it?
Well, I weren't even thinking that. I was just thinking it was gross.
Okay.
Yeah, disgusting.
Anything else?
But it would be uncomfortable. That's making me sound bad. It'd be dreadfully uncomfortable.
Yes. And also, Alexander has given permission to Alicia to cut his hair tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Hasn't got a lot on it, but yeah.
Oh, would you let her cut your hair, Jim?
No, I love my hair.
He's trying to get a hair shampoo advert.
Yes,
We
I've
could
already
do it
got
together.
What else?
Nothing
What else?
else.
Nothing else, really.
Oh.
Apart from that, it's all been rather boring.
The only thing I will say is there has been a lot of talk of fruit in this house this week, and now they've moved on to veg. Check this out.
Thanks.
I love a good onion. Do you? Oh, you can eat them like that? No. Oh, you scared me, dog. I was like... But I did have a cousin who used to see them like that.
No.
I did have a cousin, my cousin.
Oh, onion breath.
She see them just like that.
No.
She could eat them like that. And I was like, everybody in the whole family knew that she could do that.
You ate a chili?
Yeah, I'll eat a chili.
Oh, I couldn't eat a whole
I'll eat a chili in a minute.
I can have it in, but not all.
I'll try the hottest chili in the world, okay?
No.
Yeah, I love hot.
Guys, thanks Charlotte for that. That was a news. Join me after the break for more exclusives and find out what's got Perez hopping mad. But first, let's hear from our Canadian Big Brother correspondent, Catherine Ryan, who has a few things to say about our celebrity housemates.
Hello, I'm Catherine Ryan, and I'm watching Celebrity Big Brother. You're watching Celebrity Big Brother. Let's chat shit about it together. Isn't it time? I'm here to give you a rundown of the housemates in the Celebrity Big Brother house so far. First of all, Alicia Duval, she's not dumb, she's just hungry. Give her a banana. She eats one food group, just let her have it.
I like bananas as snacks.
And whose business is it anyway, Katie Hopkins? You're stealing bananas, The last time Katie Hopkins played Hide the Banana, she was in a field with a married man.
That is totally inappropriate, so shut up.
So inappropriate.
Cami Lee. What the British public may not know is Cami and Lee are two different personalities, kind of like Jekyll and Hyde. Sometimes she's Cami.
We all have outbursts. I know I have, so.
And then other times she turns into Lee.
I'm Cuban, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off, you fucking bitch.
Okay.
Girl, I'm from Miami. I can spot a fake ass a mile away. Girl, I'm from Canada, and I can spot a cold bitch on my TV screen. You're not being very nice. In fact, you're scaring me when you turn into Lee.
I'm having a single one.
Chloe Goodman, like many British female celebrities, is famous for getting her tits out and for appearing on MTV's Geordie Beach dating Teen Mom. Chloe's beautiful. She's like Amy Childs if Amy Childs would glass you in an alley.
No!
Callum Best is pretty. I didn't want to feel it. You didn't want to feel it, but you admit when he walked into that house, y'all went, don't look at him directly in the eyes. You will be pregnant. And that's all he has to do. That's why he's been so quiet. If I just sit here really still, eventually someone's gonna fall on my dick.
Boom.
Don't worry, Callum. Soon you'll be living the life of Kirk Norcross circa Halloween 2013. Cammy will get on it, and you'll be pushing Lee out the house before she cut you.
She's a fucking bitch. Honestly, she's a fucking bitch.
Nadia. Nada. Kavanaugh. Cav, who I thought until right now is furniture in the house. He's a moving, living, breathing person. He's just not saying anything. You have yet to make us fucking feel good. That's all from me this week, but we are just getting started. I'll be back every week, really digging deep, talking about specific events that I can't wait to watch with you in the house. So join me for more mildly amusing shit talking next time.
On the side. Now, if this is the graveyard shift, then we are the best undertakers in town. Yay! Which reminds me, you know that Celeb Big Brother has been nominated for a National Television Award? Yay! Finally made the short list. Give us a vote, will ya? Time now for an exclusive. Take a look at this.
I reckon if I saw hard enough and long enough, I can get the head off. Yeah. Park it in his bed, and then when he wakes up in the morning, he'll wake up next to the head of his rabbit. Come on. What are you doing with him? Oh, God. This will be Bunnygate. Ow. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Hold on. I see no alcohol. Me neither. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Buns, where are you? Mr. Buns, we cannot be separated. Where is Mr. Buns? Where are you, Mr. Buns?
definitely not over the top at all. So if you haven't guessed yet, tomorrow is the first eviction night of the series. Yes! But who do you want out? Whoever it is, they'd better be prepared because they're going to be facing this.
Big Brothers Bit on the Side presents the Chair of Doom. They will sweat, they will stumble, they will squirm, and they will gurn. But most importantly, this seat will burn.
Scary looking chair, isn't it, that one? Eh? No expense spared. So get your questions in using the hashtag CBBBot. And remember, we would like them to be brutal. So let's talk about tomorrow night's first eviction, which, can I say, I am most excited about.
Oh, yeah.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes. So, Mike, finally, we get an eviction. So let's start with Michelle, who has declared war on Perez. Jimmy, can she overthrow the king of the fairies?
Yes. Yeah, she's far too clever for him. I think she's one of the favourites to win the show, me. Yeah. I love watching her. I think she's plays it right, she's respectable, you know, she says all the right things for me, you know, and yeah, one of the favourites. And too clever for Perez.
Nick, what do you reckon? Do you think it was a silly move on his part, putting her up?
100%, but then it doesn't really matter because she's gonna be safe anyway. Although I say that everyone's still got to vote because she has to stay in. She's unbelievable. But it's just another. It shows how bitter he is because she's so much better than him.
I love the way Nick's eyes just are like that. We heard her say tonight that she is head of the Mean Girls. Are you feeling Michelle? Do you think she's head of the Mean Girls?
Yeah, I think we're not head of the Mean Girls. I think that was just a comeback straight away because she felt...
Yeah, because of what Perez said.
I feel like she's been the same Michelle since she walked in that she is now. She's got a massive following. Being gay, I obviously know who Michelle Visage is. RuPaul's already tweeted tonight saying, please vote to save Michelle. I think she'll be safe. I think Perez has wasted a vote. And as we've gone on about all today's show, about being an entertainment show and stuff like that, I thought Perez would be a lot smarter and get rid of one of the boring ones.
He doesn't want competition, though.
You what, Nick?
He doesn't want competition.
Yeah, and people love her.
Oh, she's amazing.
No one more so than her husband, who's on the phone right now.
Oh, hi!
Yeah. David, are you there?
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone.
Yes, I didn't think you were there then. How are you?
I'm great, but Emma, what is going on? Why is my wife up for eviction?
I know! She has a lot of love over here, though, David.
Good, because she has a lot of love over here, too, you know.
Sorry?
She has a lot of love over here, too, believe me.
I bet she does. Tell us why Michelle should stay.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, we all know she's a wonderful person. She's entertaining. She's a firecracker. She's actually having a lot of fun in there. She wants to be there. Mm-hmm. She's in there for the people, and she hasn't even reached her potential yet. There's so much more to give. And she's going to bring justice to the House, I promise. She's going to do it for the people because it needs to happen. She's going to drop that heaping dose of justice on Perez's big head. And that's me being nice. When the time is right, she's going to read Perez like nobody's business. We need to stop the insanity and save Michelle.
Yes. Okay, David, very quickly, who should leave instead?
I think Alicia.
Okay.
I think she's messing with that. She's messing with that female vibe. I think the ladies could really be united and rule if she were out.
Okay, David, thank you for being on the phone tonight.
Oh, Emma, one more thing.
Yeah.
Perez needs to be evicted. Perez.
Thank you for being on the phone. We've got to get through the others. Alexander's up next. Cammy nominated him because he's missing food. Jimmy, is that a good reason?
Sorry, yeah, I didn't hear you there.
Cammy's nominated Alexander for missing food. Is that a good reason?
I said before, it's a crap reason for me. It's a poor reason. You know, there's so many more housemates you could choose for better reason. But I think she's playing a little bit of a game as well. As I said earlier, her decisions, she chose Perez for the king and choosing Xana to be voted. They're two crap choices.
So you're not happy with her, basically?
No. I love her, but her decision-making is terrible.
OK. His wife, Cynthia, is on the phone with us right now. Look at all these wonderful people we've got on the phone this evening. Hi, Cynthia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Alex, baby. Alex.
OK, Cynthia, tell us why Alex should stay.
Well, first of all, we all need to jump on the Alexander O'Neill Soul Train and ride it to the end, because Alex is one of the truest people on that show. He's going to tell it like it is. People go to him for knowledge. They go to him for wisdom. They're viewing him as a father figure, because Alex is being Alex all day and every day.
We were saying earlier on, you know, he doesn't talk a lot, but when he does, it kind of hits home and it makes sense.
But how do we know he doesn't talk a lot? We don't see much of him on TV. Let's put him on. Get him on the TV.
Exactly. Who do you think should go, Cynthia?
You know, it's really hard, because I think everybody at one point is wonderful, but I guess I chose Chloe just because I don't think Chloe really knows who Chloe is, and she's being somebody that she thinks others want her to be. But truly, the person that should be on that chopping block is Kate, because Kate is a fake, no pun intended.
Okay. Cynthia, thank you for being on the phone with us tonight. Let's move on to Chloe. She escaped last week's cancelled eviction. Is it her time to go, Nick? What do you think?
Do you know what? I think it is, and I agree totally with Cynthia, was it?
Yeah.
Alex's lovely wife there. I don't think Chloe knows who she is. I've met Chloe, and she doesn't go on like that in real life. All of that, I'm going to be real, and I'll say it to your face. It's as if she's watched this show and she's copied other strong females that have gone in there and said the same thing.
Yeah, and first night in her BT, she was known for this programme, X on the Beach. I haven't seen it, but her statement was, I was a controversial one. She hasn't done anything that's been controversial yet, in my eyes.
OK, her sister, Lauren, is on the phone. Lauren, are you there?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm all right, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Tell us why Chloe should stay tomorrow.
Chloe is a young girl, and she is a normal girl. She is just saying it how it is. I think she's got far much more potential to give, and also, Perez wants her out, so we might as well keep her in there and wind him up.
I think everybody likes winding Perez up at the moment. It's very good to watch. Who do you think should go instead?
I think Alicia, because I just think she's reached her potential, and the food thing is just getting annoying now. But obviously, if I could, I'd vote Perez out.
You'd vote for?
Perez.
Oh, OK. Surprise, surprise. And finally, we have Alicia's friend Peter on the phone, actually. Peter, are you there?
Hi, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
Really good, thank you, darling.
OK, you tell me why you think Alicia should stay.
I think she's absolutely confounded expectations. I think that people that thought she was going to be a bitch or a boyfriend stealer, she's turned out to be the most gorgeous, wonderful, charismatic, and very, very sweet girl.
And who do you think should go if it's not her?
I've got loads of his CDs, so that shows my age, but Alexander, he's just not fun enough.
OK.
Not good, doll.
OK, Peter, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Cami said that she isn't strong enough and it's her time to go. Do you agree, Kieran?
Who isn't strong enough?
Alicia.
I feel like Alicia was like little girl lost at the beginning, but the past 2 episodes she showed she's kind of found a voice now, and she said she picks her battles wisely. People are now battling with her, and she is fighting back, so I don't think she should go. I want her to stay. I want us to see her more bananas, blueberries, oranges, apples, everything. And yeah, I would definitely want her to stay. And even though she's one of the good girls, I don't want her to win because it's twisted fairy tale, and I think it should be a baddie that wins, not somebody that's good.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. OK, let's go down the line. Jimmy, who do you think will go? Not who do you want to go, but who do you think will go?
I think Michelle's safe. I think he's out of them 3. I really can't call it.
OK.
I'd like to keep Alexander in and out of the 2 girls. But out of the 2 girls, I can't call it.
OK.
I really can't.
Even Stevens on those 2. Yeah. Nick?
As long as we keep Michelle in, I don't really care. But I think I'm being serious. I don't vote for Michelle. I love her, but I do think we do. But I think Chloe's in danger tomorrow night. Personally,
why?
I just think that Alexandra, I think, has been too nice for people to want out. I think that Michelle's a ledge. I think Alicia is coming through, even though she is a bit annoying. And I just think Chloe's, you know, she's had a massive storyline and now she's just not really doing much.
Kieran, who do you think will go?
Again, Chloe had a massive impact last week. I think people will still vote for her for that. Alicia, people feel sorry for her, so she'll get votes. Michelle is the queen, so that leaves Alexandra, unfortunately.
OK, who do you think's going to go?
Alexandra! Too classy, Alexandra.
Could be anybody. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for tonight. Massive thank you to all of my guests. Join me tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Ryland will be back here at 11 p.m.